place I'd rather be. Yeah, yeah, yeah. To the finish line. Everywhere you look, he's right on time. With a silent stare, raging through the open air, he's without a care. He's the one for me, and there's no place I'd rather be. Yeah, yeah, yeah. To the finish line. Everywhere you look, he's right on time. With a silent stare, raging through the open air, he's without a care. He's the one for me, and there's no place I'd rather be. Yeah, yeah, yeah. To the finish line. Everywhere you look, he's right on time. With a silent stare, raging through the open air, he's without a care.
I have no idea. Hello there, Darkest and Kite. Thank you for coming and thank you so much.
He's the one for me. There's no
I'll
place
wait for
I'd
Kite to
rather
get into the
be.
call.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. To the finish line.
We're about to discuss
Everywhere you look, he's right
more
on
topics
time. With a silent stare, racing through the open air, he's without care.
today. Be excited about yeah, we'll be talking about that in a moment.
Everywhere you look, he's right on time. Moving to the beat. Can you feel the heat when the tigers kiss the street?
We're going to get in here and thank you guys. Oh, yeah, I'll be
the only one to give me what I need. Yeah, Ridge Racer.
Yeah, I'll start right now. I'll just hope for Kite to enter any moment. I'm getting this share for everyone here. And Kite will appear at any time. Let me check. I have everything correctly. Yeah, okay, everything's right. So hello everybody that came with Kite. Kite is already here.
Hello, hello.
Hello there, Kite. Thank you for the raid.
I see some thighs in the room.
Yes, yes. And they, what I say, they're really thick for a reason, no?
Fix the door politely. Yes, come in nicely.
Yes, yes, yes.
Have a seat.
Destroys
We
the
have
goal.
only cold tea.
The elite
No.
of the elite.
I need to get something to drink real quick, so
Okay, go there.
I'll be right.
Yeah. I'm waiting for Tick. Tick disappeared out of nowhere.
Well, now I'm disappearing.
Okay.
Then I shall disappear then.
Oh, it's not disappearing.
We're all disappearing.
Will it
This is
destroy
the
going
Bermuda-
alone?
Yes.
Okay. Let me see if Tick is alive. Let me ask. I will get my profile picture as a avatar soon enough. Maybe in April Fools or something like that. That'll be good. I mean, I don't know. Have you seen Naruto?
No.
Then maybe that's why they have soccer in their teams. I mean, yeah, that's normal. I've planned this day for a while. I'm just waiting now for Tick to revive. But for a moment, I'll present for everyone that's here waiting. I'll present the first topic. The first topic, it's not about Sans, okay? First of all,
What?
the first topic, I put an image of Sans leading. but it's not about sense. It's about, can a skeleton bleed? And if they can, should they bleed in Minecraft also? Or any other game that has skeletons? Or will it depend on the skeleton and their age? And by age, I mean how long have they been dead and then reanimated? That's what I mean, okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's the first topic. Yeah, so I'll explain all three topics. Here's the other topic. Oh, here it is, okay. The second topic, it's a lot more strange, let's say. This is a picture of
Which one?
Florida. And
Oh.
someone said that we'll discuss if Florida should be a country. By the way, this was the person that said this is from Florida, from Florida. So I mean, I think she will be kind of biased, but I mean, we'll do our best. And the third topic of the night is is battle royales. I want to show the picture now,
Oh.
but I don't know if I want to show the picture. I'll show the picture.
Oh.
So we're gonna talk about Apex Legends. Well, it looks like a good quality. Let me pump it up a little bit more.
Yeah.
There we go. This is a good picture to define Apex Legends.
Yes. My first game.
So yeah, that'll be the third topic of today's.
Fun.
I am back.
Hello there.
That was really scary.
I was showing the topics.
Oh, okay. Well, glad I was gone so I didn't see him because I like to be surprised.
Yes, yes. I mean, you're supposed to know these three topics, but I mean, sure.
Hey, try to find a topic I don't know about.
Yeah, that's the one I didn't show. The secret one.
Oh, the secret one.
If we have a
Nice.
secret one, that's the thing. Okay. While Tig is taking his time, we'll begin with the first topic. Because usually we go in circles a lot. So, yeah, we'll take our time, definitely. Boom. As I said before,
Oh, Sands?
no, we're not talking about sands. That was just the picture I
But
wanted
that's
to see.
Sands. That's all that is. That's sand.
I know that's sands, but that's not the point.
Dying? Bones? Undertale?
No, no. If I wanted to show anything, I want to show flower thing. I think that's more, known in Undertale. No,
Okay,
I think
yeah,
that's a lie. I
you're
think
right.
that's a lie. I think something more known.
I don't know.
I don't know. We're talking about skeletons. What kind of skeletons? Of course, we're going to apply real life logic to games skeletons. And in this picture, as you see, Sans is bleeding. So,
Mhm.
will skeletons bleed? And if they do, should they all bleed? Or should it depend on how much time have they been dead? Oh, I think died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, they come back.
So-
Let's go.
So what I think on skeletons is what kind of what you were alluding to is it depends on how much death they had. They're not going to have blood flowing because they're undead, and so if they have meat on them and you hit it enough, there will be some red gushing liquids.
Yeah, that's
Most of
something-
it won't be blood.
That's what I
So
was
quite
talking
a
about. But here comes the thing. You know about the bone marrow?
yeah.
Blood flows through there. So considering that,
Mm,
it means that if you break a okay, let's say for some reason you cut someone's hand, okay, just to explain.
mhm.
In the between of that hand, you remove all of the meat, muscle, and everything, veins, and there's just bone.
Mhm.
So if you broke the bone, it will bleed still.
Not quite. So you have marrow in a lot of your bones, but there's not a lot of blood in it. Like the main bones where your blood is made out of is your femurs and your solar plexus, and out of that, yeah, and then the ones on your arms, the upper arms, but like your finger bones. If you instantly took your bone out right now out of your finger, let's say your middle finger, and broke every one of those bones and squeezed out all the blood you can, you might get like 20 drops.
But it is
Yeah.
blood nonetheless.
Yeah. But it most likely will not be red. It'll be more clear, because your plasma and white blood cells also come out of your blood. I mean, out of your marrow. A lot of cells are make their start in your bone marrow.
It will be blood, but it will look a lot different than usual blood.
A bit.
I see.
Just from what I remember.
So, do you think if enough time passes by, let's say
a week?
No, not a week. That's not enough time. Let's say a year, something like that. Usual dungeon games, roguelikes, where there's skeletons.
Mm-hmm.
As normal enemies. If they spend their years, I assume there will be no blood. That's for sure. The blood will.
That's also depending on the magic. The magic that is used to bring a skeleton, or let's say an undead body up, well, it depends on what kind of magic and how it's working and all that. Because here, let's say it's perfect magic. You can have dry as hell bones and they would still be moving. Well, then you don't need preservation. But let's say your magic needs flesh and stuff like that. Well, you kind of need a preservation magic going on there too. And so they will always have the blood as fresh as it was when they were first created.
Okay, so let's say the bone. I was talking especially about skeletons without, without any kind of flesh.
Without any flesh.
Yeah,
okay,
without
then.
any flesh.
Then there's no need for a preservation magic, and it's almost like a rock golem, or it's almost like a golem. You're just making a bone golem, but with a couple bones instead of like the scary looking thousands of bones and a bunch of skulls and all that kind of golem. And you can use regeneration magic in place of preservation.
I mean,
if it's regeneration, then they would not be a skeleton. They would regenerate all the way back up to being the being that they once were.
Oh,
and
well,
at that point,
how powerful the regeneration is. But I think if you use regeneration instead of preservation, let's say you regenerate a week. In a week they'll be dead again.
And then, the route for regeneration is to regenerate. Then there's preservate, and then there's a third one where you just bring it back to how it once was. Low level regen.
Maybe
I'm trying to remember the third one.
You will need to cast it more than one time. Like every week you have to. Hey, come here, my bones. Let me regenerate a little bit more. So you don't, fall down anytime soon.
Restoration is what I'm thinking of.
Restoration.
So restoration. Yeah, restoration is, somebody cut off their finger and you do restoration on them, their finger will come back. Will heal. I'm wondering. I'm now thinking.
Reversion.
Because I remember there's a distinction between the three. Like there's one where you can put the finger back on and heal it. That's like a healing magic. Mm-hmm. There's one where the finger can be cut off, it's laying on the floor, and then they grow a finger back. And then there's one where they heal, but they don't have a finger. They just heal as if their finger was cut off.
Oh, okay. That will heal on this, because if you put the finger there and you just heal, you're just closing a wound. If you're using heal without the finger, you're just closing a wound again, but without the finger, without the tip. So yeah. It will be that will be the same, but as Darkest Day, reversion. That will be like a time thing at that point.
Oh yeah, reversion.
your
I like
finger,
that name.
then you use reversion, then the finger will fly back onto your hand.
Yeah.
But as well,
Well,
everything should also go back in place, because if
mhm.
not, then they'll need some serious time messing stuff. Because let's
Well,
say,
you can do a localization reversion, as in like, oh, in the ball of my hands, that I make like this small circle, and I can reversion that area.
okay, yeah, that's true. But if you do that, then let's say you use that ball in that circle in the hand. So what about the finger? The finger is not in the circle. Will it still
Oh
affect
no,
it?
I'm talking about the casters. Like they hold their hands in like a ball shape
Oh,
and
okay, I
everything in
see.
there. So somebody puts a rotten banana in there and use reversion. Well, the rotten banana will turn into a fresh banana.
Yeah, yeah,
You
that
could
makes sense.
use low level creation magic.
I
There's
mean, that will
yes,
be
then there's
creating a new
creation
finger. Yeah,
magic. I like that too, where you are creating the finger
but
or
creating is more like alchemy. You're not making new material. You're reusing the material. So it will be like regeneration, but with extra
mm,
steps, or maybe with some failures, because you'll be using the veins and all of the muscle that's
mhm.
left on the hand to make
Yeah,
that
you
new
just
finger.
that requires a high intelligence and your knowledge of atomy. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
Um,
medicine.
medicine and yeah.
Yeah, how the fingers work.
hmm Because then, or you can go, oh, I'm gonna give you a clay finger now.
Oh yeah, I think that's a like, better one, creating uh, a new thing there. That will be more like conversion magic. I mean,
Mm.
when you said creation, I thought something like, let's create a wooden finger and like give it to you. Then now you have it and it acts like a normal finger.
And then there's conversion magic. Yes. So there's multiple. We're getting everywhere
Yeah,
in
we're
there.
getting
Yes. But then that's the interesting thing about I mean, magic just in general in these worlds is that there's a lot that can be done that is not done that to achieve the same result. Creation brings forth from what isn't there. Creation, yeah, and then conversion. Okay, yeah, you're right. Creation is taking it from nowhere. What you were
But
going
that will be
towards
a
was
so
yeah, conversion,
if
where
you're taking it from magic,
equivalent
not something
exchange happens.
yeah, using the laws of everything. I think it's thermodynamics. That mass cannot be created nor destroyed.
Yeah,
So let's say you use creation, it will replace the finger with the old finger that fell down. Shouldn't it in that case? Well, that's
yeah.
using the laws of thermodynamics. Uh,
hmm
so yeah, that's applying logic to magic. So I mean that's out there. Fullmetal
hmm
Alchemist, yeah, amazing.
FMA, Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Uh, the Brotherhood is the good one.
So yeah, if you apply all of these magics to a skeleton, will it bleed?
It
I mean,
depends.
I mean, not
That's
not
the
not
thing.
all in the same time, not all at the same
There's
time,
yeah, it used them all on the same skeleton. This
at the same
skeleton was way over created, dude.
time. So we have like three minds at that point. He'll evolve into a new being.
No, it'll just have like extra bones and extra structure, and then he used one magic to try to destroy it, but then it regenerates, then recreates, and based after the
Whoa.
manga, so it has a stronger storyline. Yes, yes, yes. Actually, yeah, that would be interesting. An over-created skeleton using multiple magics to achieve the same thing, all in the same being. You would have to use because it would almost be like Wolverine. You cut
Yeah,
it
you're
because
creating
it has
a better skeleton.
regeneration. It regenerates itself, and
Has stronger
you cut off
balls.
its arm. Yeah,
It's
it's
fast, better than
hmm,
everything at that point. That'll be pretty interesting. How you will you
yeah,
defeat it at that point? Well, you're using the
yeah.
magic.
Whereas
I mean, if you use the magic on them, it's
specifically
nice. But if we mean,
specifically like with Sans, he's like a monster that is a skeleton.
oh yeah, that's true.
So that's in a weird way, like they all have like souls and blood, and
I mean, he was the
they
only
can
one that
eat.
bleeded. To be honest, he was the only one that bleeded.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
his brother,
no, he didn't
he
bleed.
eats too. So where does the food go? You know.
I mean, he eats. That's true. Both of them eat. But the other one didn't bleed. He was the only one that bleeded. I think that was the thing that made sense. One of the most used characters in there
Mhm.
because he has the ability to bleed. What does this mean? Uh, I think it was based on the game that because the monster soul they just become dust as well as the monster. So does it mean that Sans had a human soul, and that's where the senselessness theory goes in?
What, that he disappeared into dust too? You saw the dust fly from the side when he died.
No, that's true. But he was the only one that bleeded. You didn't saw his soul become
Mm.
dust. If I remember
The
correctly.
other, well, whenever you do the rend attack, you always see like a opening wound with all of the monsters.
Yeah, but none of them bleed except this one.
Well, because he was strong enough to be able to be there
Well,
and get hit without turning to dust almost right away.
no, remember that if you saw the description, they said it was is the weakest monster. The only thing that
Who is the weakest monster?
yeah, he was a weakest monster. 1 HP, 1 damage, if I remember correctly.
Mm.
But the only thing is that he wasn't dumb. They were just standing there taking the hits to the face. He was just like, yo, I'm moving.
Mm.
You cannot move this fast. And then that was all the thing. That's why he was a pretty big thing because he didn't took any hit. When he took one, he died. He had one defense, one attack. That was the thing. He had one defense, one attack, 1 HP. And it says that he's the weakest monster. Or that's what people said, I remember correctly.
Mm.
So yeah, it's not that he was strong enough. It must be something else. Something exterior to that. And people say, yeah, it's ketchup. But I mean, if it were ketchup, why he leaned all the way there? I don't think that bottle of ketchup is a gallon. So yeah, it must be blood.
I'm seeing things about saying that it was most likely ketchup.
Yeah, they say that because of the color of ketchup and the color of his blood and whatever. But
Yeah, because he is one of those trolls, and he might have just
yeah,
used
that's
ketchup.
true.
I died. Instead of just turning to dust, he didn't want to be die in a way of just turning to dust. He wanted to leave. Actually,
Honestly.
one of the first things that I see of him, like when I look up images of Sans, is him holding a hot dog.
Yeah, that was his thing.
So it could have been his hot dog.
But I mean,
on top
if you look
of
at the
that,
line,
he ate just like all the other creatures.
yeah, that's true. They all
Oh, and
ate.
then
But he
I
wasn't one.
remember. So some of the Undyne has like cuts on her, and they are red.
Oh, she had cuts.
Yeah.
From what I remember is was she got the determination and that ended up melting her body.
Mm.
But and he was the only one that bled. That's the thing I'm talking about. And I say that it cannot be ketchup, considering the fact that the line is going to cloth, shirt, and another coat, and the other
Mhm.
profit card. It's going in that way, and also it's so long that I don't think a bottle of ketchup is that big. Make all of that gigantic line. I can think of him having ketchup in the mouth and then he spit it out. Yeah, that's totally plausible. But I don't think I think he was bleeding at that moment. Also considering the thing about the bone marrow, and these are not normal skeletons, as we know. So yeah, he might have bleeded, in my opinion here. Oh, I oh no. Oh, how you know in the Discord?
What's happening?
Um, this. Uh, no, don't worry, Dick. We've been waiting for you. That's why we started the talk.
Sorry, I haven't been talking. I just got back from the field. All right.
I'm
So
so
what?
sorry,
Large
but I have
plate. Well, so are we gonna chat in one chat room or 3?
I mean 3. We're on. Oh, I see what you mean. No, I think they were just having it, having their time. Not, and now that
Okay.
they will talk, they will be just having the 2 chat rooms, looking at the chat and talking with them.
Okay.
So yeah, any contribution to the conversation?
I'm sorry for saying that, but my friend said that on Halloween.
Oh wait, that's what you said, friend. No, we're in my Discord. Your friend
Yeah,
said go with
we're
that.
using Nexus Discord. I just know from last time we kept on having to. I kept on having to jump around from the chat. I mean the
Twitch.
what do you call this? That we're talking in.
The BC.
Yeah, the VC.
Yeah,
There's
chat.
a VC chat, and then there's general chat, and then there was music chat.
Oh yeah,
It's
we were
like,
talking in
how
music.
about? It's like I can't look at all 3 at once. I can go
You
to
just gotta
one.
level up.
Level up. No, it's just
That level up. Oh yeah, Tick. Yeah, we're talking about skeletons bleeding.
Yeah.
So yeah, any contribution? that's all the information I'm giving you. I'm not giving you the whole 20 minutes we were discussing if Sans will bleed.
Yeah, I don't know if I have anything to contribute to that.
Skeletons bleed milk.
What?
skeletons bleed milk. Yeah, it's
Obviously,
full of calcium
That-
and
Yes,
that was the
and
right answer.
yeah,
right there.
they become calcium. Right up.
skeletons lactate.
Ooh,
Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh no, you remind me of the whole ass Undertale fandom just by saying the skeletons
Oh.
lactate.
Jesus, I bet that went into a weird direction in your mind.
It did. So bad. Oh no. Yeah, Undertale fandom is not good. Don't go there. So yeah. What are our thoughts on skeletons being able to bleed only if they're reanimated by 16 different types of reanimation?
Free ketchup on your hot dog.
You will kill a skeleton just to have ketchup? How dare you?
You have ketchup on
you
your
could
hot
buy.
dog.
You could go to the store. You will kill him. You will kill him for this. Give me the ketchup, boy. You're going down. And what about you, Tick? Okay. Do we
Okay.
move with the next topic?
Sure.
Okay, prepare to get political real quickly. We're talking about
Wow.
Florida.
Oh no.
Florida.
Yeah, Florida.
That's not that political.
I know. But the topic is Florida? Oh wait, no, it's not. Should Florida be considered a country?
Definitely not.
I don't know.
Florida's a threat enough as it is.
Florida. I don't think Texas will more likely do that before Florida would.
Darkest says no.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's barely a state.
It's barely holding up.
Yeah. Well, it's doing a lot better than a lot of other states, but yeah.
Yeah, what
Uh.
does? Oh, think that one second more. What what makes something a country?
Um,
Mm, well,
You said food.
a group of its own kind of people, maybe, and I don't know.
but it has to be recognized by other countries.
I mean, yeah,
Well,
first
and
of all, that.
then there's the other thing. The United States is kind of unusual in that the states themselves are as large as most other countries, and the diversity of the country within themselves. The state within themselves has enough change and enough people that it would, in other terms, be its own country. But we decided to come together and be a bunch of states under one country with different states.
Yeah.
So
Honest,
the only
the word state is synonym for country. Okay, I can kind of agree with that, Darkest. Or I agree with that, Darkest. Yeah. So it basically is just a conglomeration of countries.
Yeah, if you think of that, oh yeah, we are the United States, and if we say that states as synonym of country, United Countries.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, the Mothman have followed. It didn't say because
Hello there, Moth.
The Mothman, not the Motherman.
What?
Yes, I accidentally called the Mothman the Mother Man. Oh, when he
That's amazing.
followed me, I was like, "Oh, hello, the Mothman, Mothman, the Mothman." Yes.
No, you said the Motherman, and you said like that for like 20 minutes, and then you were like, "Oh, the Mothman."
So I guess Mother Moth is now waifu mother.
Oh yeah, if you're talking about the VTuber.
I got the moth mommy milkers in the brain. Yes.
Yo, let's go.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I think Juniper is her name.
No.
I like the moth Juniper.
Oh, it's called Juniper.
Yeah, here I'll look it up.
I know who it is, but I didn't know.
I would, but
obviously that's like
VTuber. Yeah, it's a type of moth out there.
What?
The juniper moth. There's an actual real life moth called a juniper moth, is which she bases her a VTuber model off of.
Oh.
I will post a image
in large plate, which is general.
Okay, so we chat in general chat.
Yeah, we chat in general. We were chatting the other time in music because we were sending about the Otome. Yeah, I know it was this time.
And then she has
her full moon model is kind of scary. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, yeah. Here I'll post it. That's her full.
She goes
model.
she goes through like all the stages.
Wow,
that's her thing.
And she has a voice changer for it too.
Look at that timing.
I desire blood.
Oh wow, mommy moth. Let's go. But wow, that's kind of hot. Not gonna lie. The second one, of course.
Why are there so many people coming? Oh my god!
This is true. Moths are not human. What?
Moths are moths.
I want Juniper to step on me. Oh, yes.
Step on me, Mothy. Instead of step on me, mommy, step on me, Mothy.
Let's go.
What has this all turned into? We were talking about now moth.
Let's go. Pretty sure it's
we have derailed the conversation. Screw Florida. Bring the moth.
No moth.
She is a silk moth, I think. I thought it was a book moth or a wood moth for in the woods.
I wouldn't know. I'm not a moth expert.
We
should be. Know the images.
What has this become into? What has the podcast become?
The podcast has become about moths.
Our podcast.
So we're taking it to the moth podcast.
Yeah.
I'm changing it.
Florida, more moths, more moth women.
Sauce. You know that sauce is the family of the pigs?
What?
You're
Yeah.
such a sussy.
Yeah. You search
Well, you had
the
to
if you search
like
the
I had to say
scientific
it.
name of pigs, they are called sauce.
Fig?
Yeah, pig.
Oh, are you saying pig?
Yeah, pig.
Yes. So I don't know if is it sus. I remember peccary is another term for 'em here.
It is.
Okay, I have it, guys. We have the new topic. We know that Florida is a
Oh.
country, but fuck, we're talking about the moth mummy.
Yeah, I remember this. Yeah, it's a sus
Yeah,
in the genus sus.
it's called it is in Spanish, so it's sus, but I prefer saying sauce.
Oh, well, yeah. I was. And it's in the Swinidae. Swinidae? Swinidae. Sweeney? Sweden. Yes.
I'm pretty sure not Sweden.
Oh,
it's
yes, Sweden.
Ah, yes, Sweden. The other race is Swedes. Oh.
Becoming sus.
Oh my God.
You got it right there. We're coming.
Lamp.
Okay, so, yeah, lamb. So,
I'm
I'm not human. New question added to the podcast.
Okay.
This question was added by me, so we can talk about the moth mummy. So, this says that moths are human, clearly.
Oh my lamp. Wee! Well, moths look like lamps.
That's the
Becoming
purpose of why I did it.
sauce. Oh,
I
what
turned
is
into a lamp.
that? What is that becoming sauce?
You know.
Chomp.
Chomp, chomp, chomp.
God,
I'm kind of concerned. Chat.
bruh.
That's.
What's love lamp? Yes. Lamp. We come together, lamp. I remember that was that's what the boys they gave the moth. Lamp. I love you, lamp. We're going to be together, something like that. We're going to be together, lamp.
Bruh.
We're going there. Moth, we cannot be together.
Why do you say it like that?
That's the voice they gave the lamp. And the moth said,
You are a lamp.
Windows are a temporary obstacle, lamp. Moth, that's not the reason. Then what is it? I'm dying, Moth. I'm dying. And the lamp begins to flicker. Amazing. I don't know if you have seen that video because you all seem, pretty not talking about my amazing impression. So I'll send the video. I think it should be called something like Mod Lamb Love Story or something like that. So yeah, what we're talking about? Oh yeah, the Mod Mommy Milkers.
What?
Yeah,
She does have some milkers.
no more Florida. Oh, it was by
Only
Green Day.
moth.
Rafa Grande. Oh shit. Oh, I see. So yeah, we're talking about now Vtubers. We went from Florida to Vtuber. That's definitely a plus. I found the evil one mummy. Evil one mummy has time travel powers. It sounds good enough.
I just
you go.
found this.
No, that's not the lamp I'm thinking about, Tiki, right? It is not the lamp I'm thinking about. Okay, it's not lamb. Okay. Hello, I am lamb. Oh shit.
Hi, I am Lamp.
Hello there, lamb. There's the moth and the
Hello,
lamb.
I'm a
Very sad story. Or shit, the mommy? Yeah, for sure. Moth eat lamb. I mean, I mean,
I
yes.
mean, I love Merryweather comics. Not gonna lie.
Oh yes. I still need to read some of those. Yeah. Oh, oats. It was called oats. It wasn't loops. Or you're talking about different. That bit reminds me of the Brothers Quest for oats. Do you recognize that, Kai?
I couldn't quite hear what you were saying. Olds?
Oats, like oatmeal.
Oats. Okay, what about oats?
Oats. Uh, Darkest says that the video of the moth and the lamb reminded him of the brothers' quest for oats, and he sent a link, and they deleted the link.
What happened?
Moderation. But I have the video here. Don't worry. May I have some oats? It's
Are
loading.
moths human? No.
Do you have any oats, brother?
Oh, I haven't seen this one.
Moths are moths.
Mods are Discord mods. Let's go.
Discord's mods.
Yes,
Discord moth.
I have it. I have it in my.
Oh no.
Oh, brother, may I have some oats? I've seen that video before.
I haven't seen it. This is the first time.
Lamp submission.
I'll be right back real quickly. You keep talking about the big mommy, moth mommy milkers.
Make also quiet.
Dead air.
So how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good.
I wonder. Oh, did Nixodus leave? No, he's here.
He said he was gonna be right back.
Oh, I couldn't quite hear him.
Does it mean some lagging? Bro, you have disgraced me for the last time.
I have some lightning
here.
going
Yeah.
on. Welcome, welcome.
Okay, we're about to talk about the mod. The Vtuber mod.
Oh, I thought we already did.
No, we're just appreciating, the how
Worshipping.
big it was, how big it is. I mean, her personality, of course.
Obviously.
Yeah, yes,
I have a very big personality.
yes, indeed. I really think for sure.
There's so many different VTubers, though.
Yeah, that's true.
There's such.
viral.
They're just more and more by the day.
Yes,
Every
There's
second.
such a big.
every
fucking-
second a new VTuber. is
We get a new waifu every second. What a world to
Bro.
live in.
That's the that's part of life. But yeah, there's lots. There's variety.
Definitely.
So who knows about this one? Because I don't know nothing, just the appearance.
About the moth?
Yeah, I only know what she
Oh.
looks like. I don't know. anything.
I've caught a couple of her streams and her vlogs. I follow her on Twitch, but I don't watch her a whole lot.
Yeah, same. I know of her. I've
Same.
seen a couple of her
Yeah.
VODs. Other than that, I know she's a moth. She makes her own characters. She does her own Vroid modeling and everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or not Vroid. No, not Vroid.
She's got
It's
some nice
live
eyes.
2D models. She makes her own live 2D models and makes live 2D models for others. So she's an
Oh.
art VTuber.
really cool.
And
Well, in that case,
Yeah.
we're all lost because Akuma doesn't watch VTubers. So
What?
next, you don't watch VTubers, so you don't know anything about this one.
no,
Well,
well, you're in the wrong company.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I don't want.
Watch.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to talk about Big Mommy VTuber Milkis.
Big mommy milkers
Yes, I wasn't expecting. I was expecting to talk about Florida.
of Florida.
Yeah, we already talked
big
about Florida.
big mothy milkers is better than Florida.
We went from Florida to VTubers. How does that happen?
I mean, there's
Exactly.
Easily.
upgrades.
We can
Yeah,
change every subject into VTubing.
Yo, let's go.
Any
Next
subject can go to VTubing
The
very
next
easily.
subject will go. Will also go hand to hand with VTubing.
All right.
Oh,
Hmm.
also streaming because we're talking about battle royales.
What?
Especially battle royales.
You said what?
Battle Royales.
Battle Royales. Yeah.
Apex Legends.
Yeah.
Okay.
The perfect image
Yeah.
to describe what Apex Legends is all about.
It's a video game. You shoot people. That's it.
I mean, yes,
First person shooter, so you're in first person and you have to shoot people.
yes.
But when you die, you're in third person sometimes.
Wang.
Yeah, but you're not shooting people if you're in third
When you're
person.
dead.
You don't shoot people when you're dead.
All you do is scream into the mic that your teammates are trash when you die.
You guys are trash.
You
Get
possess
out
their
of here.
bodies.
You
have
should
to- you have
delete
to
the
blame
game.
them.
Delete the
That's
game
what
now.
happened. That's what
Yeah,
happened in Apex.
that's what happened.
You die, your soul
got
left your
so
body,
mad.
then you go to possess your friends and flame them. That's all the lore.
That was your teammates' fault.
But yeah,
The source of a true gamer's power is never taking the blame.
go back to playing Team Fortress 2. Let's go. I also like those kind of games, like Team Fortress. But as I said, we're talking about not Apex. We're talking about battle royales. We have this image of Apex because I thought it was so, it represented Apex so goodly that I needed to put it here.
Go back to playing Team Fortress 2.
So yeah, about battle royales. What do you think about the genre and everything?
It's starting to get old, but Apex did it quite
Yeah.
well.
There's so many battle royales, but there's only a few that did it right, in my
Like-
opinion.
Like Minecraft.
That can.
Minecraft
Oh,
is there.
There's.
Before it was a genre.
I might get some hate for this, but I think Warzone got old pretty quickly,
I don't play
No.
Warzone,
and
but yeah, I think
I didn't even
Honestly-
touch it, and I can
Yeah.
agree with it.
and they just changed Fortnite so much that it just went straight down the drain.
Yeah, Fortnite is
So-
really having too much of a movie more than a game at that point. Which is
The-
really cool.
The progenitor in like one of the best ones. It's basically what was it called? DayZ. That was a perpetual battle royale. And then certain people would make servers that would be battle royale style, and that's where it all started.
Oh, I see. Wow, we're going to some history here.
Yep. Yeah, I recommend actually. There's a video series called "The History of DayZ" that tells you everything about that.
We're already gone,
and
right?
why.
So let's go.
Yeah, I'm good. I just finished my drink, so I'm but I'm good. It tells you the history of all this and how PUBG came about, and Fortnite, and Apex, and all of the others that are like
Well,
kind of coming from behind that are taking up, because before DayZ was a bunch of different servers that were all in the same place that you could go to, that had all of the features that some of these had separately, these other games, like building and base building and stuff like that. But it was still DayZ had it all at one point, but then they made the DayZ standalone and destroyed it. And there was a bunch of people that wanted to play these kind of games, and they all popped up right after DayZ standalone mod came out.
If there's demand, there's going to be supply.
Yeah.
yes.
Well, the supply wasn't
Yeah.
there, and it was dropped basically.
Only demand, so supply couldn't, make for it. So
Yeah.
there was no more no more consumer.
I'm gonna find this It's basically a history documentary, 3-part history documentary on video games and where it went.
We'll see the video.
My favorite.
We'll see it.
No, it was.
What?
You might know of this person. I'm finding it first, and then I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Where is it? There it is. Yes, so Witwambi. That's essay number 2, number 3, number 1. There it is. Yes. Darkest found it. He knows exactly what I was talking about.
Soviet Wombi.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, he has a new. It's been already 2 months. He's made a new video. Every 2 to 4, sometimes every 5 months, he'll make a new video. And he started the whole putting text on video, like when like people are saying things and like, oh, gunshots go pew pew pew. Yeah, subtitling it. He's the one who started it. Everybody is a bad copy of it. Except I've seen one.
So many people who do that now.
Say the only ones that are not bad copies are the ones that are doing it badly, and they know they're doing it badly, and that's the joke.
Yeah,
I think those are the good ones.
Yeah, he's deleted some of his oldest ones, but he goes back all the way to like 2009. Oh, all right. I have it. So, oh yeah, there it is. The amount of work he puts into the subtitles is crazy. Yes.
You saw that screenshot, didn't you? On TikTok. I said I don't know how much of that I understood because it's they're Irish content creators, and I just didn't know slang. Yeah, and he said, I put 6 hours into these subtitles. He said I didn't put 6 hours into these subtitles for that blasphemy. So there are people who are committed to that for real. But some just go so lazily about it. So what'd you do today?
Me?
Yeah.
First thing I did when I woke up is I went and fixed a evaporative cooling system for a building, and then I went back home, started playing Apex with you guys. And then I got calls about the fix that I did because they're like, "Oh, it's not turning off." I'm like, "Yes, it's gonna turn off when the temperature goes down low enough." So yeah, they kept on manually turning off the system, and then the water was boiling because these air conditioners are bringing up the temperature of the water. It's a circular. I forgot the name of it, but they kept on turning off the evaporative cooling system for the water, and it's going up to 130, 150 degrees. It was annoying. And then I was getting calls that air conditioning systems weren't working. Well, of course, if your water's that high of a temperature.
Yeah.
It's probably kind of hot, but there we go.
Did you?
Can you hear me good?
Yeah.
Hello there, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me well, or can you hear me a little bit down?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
There's something weird with these headphones. Oh wait, let me see.
You got headphones?
I hear noises a little bit.
Yeah, there's something.
Are we losing? Huh?
Huh?
Okay, so if you can hear me well, then it's all right.
I can hear you now.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
hear you.
Oh, you couldn't hear me before?
No, you weren't talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure, I wasn't even expecting that answer. There's something with this thing.
Huh?
I have the volume at 100%.
What?
Yet it still sounds so silent. Okay, so I was going to talk about the battle royals. Yeah, I was one of those what do you call this thing, player-known fans. Like I really like it because it was it had their things and everything. You said battle royals and decadency, not decadency of games, decadency of quality with the more that they are coming out. He said there's some that are good, but the vast majority is just bad. It doesn't follow. Are there some that are just called battle royale and they're not even that? No, they're just trying to get the these downloads, the clicks.
What?
Do you hear
What
what I
is
say about player known?
No.
Nope.
No.
Completely lag.
I'm hearing somebody talk in the background or something.
Yeah.
give me a second. No, solamente.
Oh,
I heard a crash of something. What happened?
oh no.
Action.
Oh, PUBG. Something about PUBG?
Heard that before?
Huh?
You heard that before? What I said?
Yes. You just said player unknown, and I was just talking about PUBG with the Daisy thing. But yeah, something about PUBG. What about PUBG?
What I
You're
was saying was that that I was a huge PUBG fan, and there was some. Okay, I know I was a fan because it was mostly realistic. But yeah, that doesn't mean that it's better just because of that. But I
Yeah.
have noticed some decadency, of course, in the battle royale genre.
what?
And yeah, there's been a decadency, not in
Oh, you're saying currency. Something about currency?
decadency.
Huh?
Okay, let me search if using the word correctly. I think I am, but let me see if I'm using the wrong word.
Because I'm not quite. I hear something about PUBG, and then you said currency something.
Let me
I
see.
couldn't quite
Mhm.
hear.
So you cannot hear me well. That's what's happening.
Mhm.
Also,
The
this is
what?
decline, decadence also. Okay,
And
so
then decadence.
decline. It is decline. I'm sorry. Well, it can also be decadence, but I was saying decadence. Uh, that I was a huge PUBG fan. That yeah, I can notice decline in the battle royale genre, but of course not a decline in quantity, a decline in quality. Or there's even games that are
Yeah.
called battle royale and they're not even that genre.
Mm. Okay.
Mm.
There's ones that they are on their genre, but they're usually straight up bad. It's not like yo they have no way of competing with this other one. It's that they are straight up bad. Things like you cannot aim, or things like their controls are shit, and they're
That
used
are
for
just
yeah
generally like not even
FPS.
appealing. Like PUBG was never appealing to me, and then another one was
Yeah.
the popular one with the kids nowadays. The kids nowadays, Fortnite. That's just it looks like
Yeah.
trash to me. You're building up really
It,
quickly in order to shoot. Oh, well,
it,
okay.
it turned from uh, a shooting game with building aspects to a building game with shooting aspects.
Yeah,
And that's just I can't do that.
with a bunch
That's
of memes.
not that isn't fun.
Apparently,
When
my
when
microphone is too high.
Yeah. Okay. Let me change this thing again. Yeah. I'm sorry with the thingy, with the
Mm.
microphone. Is because that's super hard because I couldn't hear shit with those headphones,
Oh,
whereas I was
Mm.
obligated to use them. So yeah.
all right, all right,
Uh,
all right.
PUBG I really liked it because it was trying to be realistic. I had everything like
yeah
I really don't like Fortnite. I don't play. I have played Fortnite before, but it's
Mm.
mostly because they're my friends in there, and It's just I don't build because I feel like that I don't like that. To be honest,
Mm.
Yeah.
that's the only thing I have the problem with Fortnite because them trying to write a history and everything like that. Okay, that's perfect. That's your project. You decide what to do with it. Writing history and making a history out of the game. That's something really cool to be honest. Because if you have seen, most games doesn't have nothing of a history. Probably no, literally, it's not history. Yo, you're this guy, go there. That's the thing, and yeah, that's the joke of the game, and that's
See,
why
in my
Player could be very bland because it doesn't have something like to attach you to it. It's just one more battle royale, even though it was not the first one, the first one that had a big name. So that's why it was so known because if PlayerUnknown would have been out now with Apex or Fortnite before, then no one would have seen PUBG. No one would
Mm.
have noticed.
yeah.
It.
Yeah.
So
See,
Fortnite is
in
good at
my
that. It's good at keeping a good amount of people in their fan base, and they are good at keeping the collabs for sure. But what they're not good at keeping is what you call this thing. I always say I don't like Fortnite because you can not only I mean if you could destroy structures and all things like that, okay, yeah, fair, that's cool. But the fact that you can build, that's the one thing I don't like about Fortnite. I'll be honest, that's the
yeah.
one thing I hate. Because for me it's like, okay, you're in a battlefield. Usually you have to face your enemies. So you being able to carry around a good amount of materials to cover yourself, it's literally not what you should be doing. You should be fighting them, not currently making yourself a box so they don't hurt you. That's
Yeah,
how I
yeah.
look at it.
See,
I don't really like it. I feel like it's a coward way to play, and that's a game for cowards. That's from my point of view. Maybe it's because I don't want to know how to build, but could be both. Could be wrong, but
the thing about Fortnite is if you can build well, you're gonna have the advantage in every single fight. And I
that,
just
that requires skill.
building became such a big part of it that it's just not fun anymore.
Mm.
In my
If,
opinion, Apex is the only battle royale that's kept up.
I want to
The
say
only.
But
Apex is by far my
I'm a
favorite.
little biased though because I came from Titanfall.
Mm.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I think Titanfall, that's not battle royale, but then there's another
Yeah.
genre that's kind of like not. It's not
But
or they don't call it a genre yet, but it should be, is a movement shooter.
the big thing, the big
Isn't
thing
that
about
FPS?
Titanfall Apex is the movement. The movement is just
Yeah.
I'm in love with the movement.
And
Isn't
then
movement
And if you
shooter?
can
Isn't that
master the
FPS?
movement,
Yeah, Titanfall
Yeah.
had the movement too. And then there was
Yeah.
another game. I'm trying to remember the other game that's also considered the movement shooter group. But you're going to start seeing a lot more of them pop up at some point because, yeah.
I feel like Black Ops 3 was a lot of movement because
So when you're talking
the
about
jumping.
FPS, that's a whole genre.
No, we're talking about one kind of a new. If there was enough of, if there was like 4 more games that popped up, it would start becoming its own genre, and it's a shooter
Yeah.
in which you have to slide, fly around, and move. Example of one
It's
that died that used to exist was called Hawken. You were in it's almost just like a Titanfall.
But I mean, if you're talking about sliding,
Not
jumping
quite,
around,
but you were
flying,
in these robot mechs,
also
sliding,
yeah.
jumping around,
also Call of
flying.
Duty had
If you
that.
can get that down, you can use momentum to your advantage very, very well.
Yeah, that also
Yeah.
And
happens
that's a
in
big
Call of
thing.
Duty. So I mean, that's what we
Yeah.
call FPS shooters.
Yeah.
There's those kind of games where every second matters.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Or just the movement, like being able to duck and move around and stuff like that.
yeah, that's its
Yeah.
whole genre.
The state
The
of movement shooters part
that
2.
kind of movement makes the game very fast paced. But
There's
there's
there's lots
different kinds of
more.
first person shooters like Rainbow Six Siege. That's very tactical, while Apex and say Black Ops,
Oh,
Call of Duty is
Unreal.
very fast
Rainbow Six
paced.
has so many
Yeah.
fast movement if
Un-
Yeah.
you see as the
there was an Unreal game. I forgot the name of the game, but you were just sliding around everywhere. And then
Yeah.
CS:GO had this too. In CS:GO, you have like these slides and you slide around and stuff. Was it CS:GO or Source? Source. Yeah, that's CS:GO. I forgot. But you could slide around on walls and stuff like that. They would purposely make maps look like roller coasters, and you'd shoot
I
at
don't
each
know
other
if
and
that
stuff.
was CS:GO. I know that in more recent I say more recent, but it was called Black Ops 3 or 2, I don't know, 4. Well, no, it wasn't 3, I think. That you could run on walls and things like that.
Yeah. That's why I was
But
saying Black Ops 3, because
that's
Black
what they
Ops
call
3 I felt was very movement based as well.
yeah. But those
Because you
games are
could
called
wall run, you
FPS.
could slide, you can jump boost.
The thing is, those games are called FPS. The fast movement and that's
Yeah.
evolving with the genre FPS. So you just want the latest evolvement of FPS to be in more games. That's what you're saying. Because it is its own genre, it's FPS shooters. So yeah, its own genre. It's just that is evolving slowly through time. You know, from I forgot his name. It was another Call of Duty. I forgot the name, but it was not for. I forgot. Fuck. Okay, doesn't matter the name. It was one of those old Call of Duties. It existed while Black Ops 2, I'm pretty sure, but it wasn't about futuristic. It was about old wars and things like that. And it still had the and not exactly sliding, but you could jump to the floor. You can just sprint, keep
Are
pressing
you
O.
talking about Modern Warfare?
Yeah, Modern Warfare 4. I played that one on my PS3, even though it's supposed to not be in there, but I bought one that was from the PS for the PS3. And yeah, they also had that kind of movement where every second mattered, and they had those kind of maps where you're so
Yeah.
fast action because they were so small. So yeah, that's just the FPS shooter part of the games, and Apex has a lot of that, which is amazing. But the reason why I like Apex
Yeah.
more than PlayerUnknown and Fortnite right now is because Apex has something that's called characters, and those characters matter. But not only
Yeah.
that, it's
And
not.
you can fit any legend to your playstyle,
Yeah,
and that will depend on your playstyle.
yes. The other thing I wanted to talk about Apex is about the legends, especially because I was talking to this about my brother one time. I was ranting about this because people were saying that Apex was. I don't know if people were saying, but I'm pretty sure I heard or I think people were saying. I'm not sure, but that pay to win or whatever. Considering you can buy legends and those legends are better than these other ones. And
Yeah.
yeah, I was explaining my brother.
But
No, they're not. The
that's
thing
not the
is,
case though, because
yeah,
you can completely go all out with any legend, and
yeah.
it's just your playstyle
You could completely go all out
and
with
it,
Bloodhound and still
yeah,
still
and
win.
who it's who you're best with. It's not play to win.
Yeah,
You
that's
can
something I
be any
wanted to
other
talk about.
legend with any legend.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because the thing is, he was saying, I don't know who was saying. I'm pretty sure he said it from somehow, from somewhere, and I was like, you're like ranting. But as I explained to him, uh, your own legend is your worst enemy at that moment. That's what I was telling him. It's not pay to win. It's not like you can have this fuse and then you will defeat every bloodhound in a 50-meter radius. No,
Mm-hmm.
it's not like
Yeah,
that. It's that every legend has its own abilities, and its own abilities has its own disadvantages. As I
Yeah.
yeah,
explained to
The
him,
and
the
it's
Bloodhound
also
the
and
abilities
Barangator.
the abilities are there to help your characters, mainly the
yeah.
guns.
Yeah,
You know? So
Well,
you pick
yeah,
up
you choose what guns, and then your guns and your legend, if they fit with your playstyle, you can just go all out.
But
I think,
then
yeah.
there's the point of there's some people that might not use their abilities that much. They
Yeah.
just here's some good guns that I like, and I just go murder people.
And they can still be
Yeah,
as good as
exactly,
one that
exactly.
uses the abilities.
Like,
It all depends on playstyle and strategy and all of that.
I've seen a lot of Wraith mains who just use Wraith for the small hitbox.
Yes, I
They
was
don't even
I
use
was, I
her
was about to
abilities.
say Wraith. Yeah, some people just use Wraith just because she's tiny, and then there's the randomly it's telling you where bullets are coming from. Well, I'll dodge a little bit now.
Wait, does that? I want to use Raid now.
Yeah, no, it doesn't tell you like
Yeah,
fully,
yeah.
but she'll randomly say they're
It'll,
aiming
whisper.
at you.
It's called Voices from
It's
the Void
called
or something
being
like
insane. No, I'm just kidding.
Yo, let's go.
The voices in her head are telling her.
Let's go.
Yeah. And then I think the lore behind it is it's other race from other like dimensions warning her.
That's cool. Yeah, also that Apex has lore for each character.
Yeah.
That's
Apex,
unusual.
Apex's lore is, I think it's very cool, but I don't follow it very closely.
Yeah.
The only reason that makes Apex the best game is that they have British, Bloodhound and Fuse. That's all I'm saying.
British what, man?
Fuse and Bloodhound.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
I thought Bloodhound was like German.
It sounds British.
I think he's
He says Das Hund and stuff like that are like
no, but
that means
he's
the dog.
Let me look it up. Well, I can't
look it up also. Bloodhound, Apex.
Just look up Bloodhound nationality.
Is it woman or man? I mean, I'm pretty sure you can
Actually,
tell.
I'm not sure. I'm not even sure on that one.
He's Icelandic.
Icelandic?
Yo, yeah, Icelandic.
Yeah, because all the stuff about the Allfather and
Bloodhound.
Oh, okay.
Icelandic.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay then. Then never mind.
Yeah, because because of the. I was trying to think of the word Norse because.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, and then he talks about Valhalla. Yeah, I forgot about the Valhalla
the
stuff.
Allfather.
Oh shit.
Yes,
I was
you're
trying
right.
to think
You're
of the
right.
word Norse.
Allfather, give me sight. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a Germanic language? I forgot if Iceland was. Maybe that's why I'm a little confused because they use the same word for a hound, a dog.
Is Fuse Australian Apex?
Yes, I think Fuse is Australian.
Yeah, for sure.
He's obviously Aussie.
Arm with an Australian accent. That's the arm from Fuse. An Australian accent, not even the weapons or anything. Wally, and an 80s action hero vibe. He must play in the Apex.
Icelandic is a Northern Germanic language, so I'm not completely like.
I'm not completely wrong.
I'm wrong.
You were there. You were there, but you just.
I can't be faulted not knowing both languages. Being like, it sounds kind of German. It's
you were right.
Somebody.
Yeah, you were right, but you just weren't completely right. You were close.
There.
Yeah.
Okay, they don't say if Bloodhound is Oh, this is gender identity. This is different. Okay, yeah, whatever.
Oh, he's Icelandic from all the things that I'm reading.
Yeah. Akuma, do you like Apex?
You already know the answer to that.
Yeah, but Kai doesn't know, and Tig neither.
Know what?
Yeah.
I don't like.
I couldn't hear what you were asking.
If Akuma likes Apex, but she's scared of it.
Oh my god! I don't like Apex. Too scary.
Just what I said. Doesn't like Apex. She's too scary. She's too scared.
Don't be scared. Just give it a try.
No, she haven't given it a try. That's why she's scared.
Oh, it scarred her for life.
Yes.
Yes, it has.
I think
You just
I made her choose Bloodhound so she can keep track of enemies and she can run away anytime she see an enemy. But it
Yeah.
was so funny. I was carrying every time because I was the only one shooting. But that's fun. We made some strategy there, and we did one.
Failed 3 times. 3 times.
Oh yeah, we almost yeah, the strategy failed 3 times, but we were so close to winning those 3 times. That's true. That's awesome.
Sure about that?
There was yeah, I'm so sure. Remember the strategy of the bunker where I was looking at one direction, you were looking at the other, and when the door opened, we were run in one direction and threw bombs at them. And if they and I'll go shoot. If they shoot me, I'll revive myself with the shield, and you just make some time there, and then I'll go back to them. That was a good strategy. The only thing that is that I was an idiot and I looked the other way just at the precise moment that they entered my door, and they kill me instantly. But the strategy almost worked there. Just that I have a bad aim.
Are you winning, son?
See, that's the thing between like console and PC. There's such a big skill gap on console.
well, that's
But
always been the case.
Yeah, that's
PC,
always there.
yeah. But on PC, there's aim trainers. You can
Aim
all that.
trainers? I don't need that. I'm pretty good. I just
Oh,
I
everyone
just
needs
play
But
on a
there's
laptop.
such
there's a thing. It's free online called Aim Lab. It's on Steam.
yeah.
I have yet to grab into it and get one, but I
What's
need to
that?
get it.
What
I need.
is
Yeah.
It's a game that basically a game. It's something that will train you how to aim better.
Yeah.
If you basically do it in the game playing the game, but this is more concentrated in the aiming. When you play Apex
Yeah.
and you learn through playing, you're learning all of the things about Apex. But with this,
Yeah,
it just
yeah.
teaches you
It's
about
more
the aiming
focused
itself.
on just the muscle memory and the mechanical skill.
Mhm. Of just moving your mouse.
Well, in
Yeah.
that case,
Yeah.
I will say that I have a pretty good win ratio now that I came back to Apex. My first 5 rounds, I lost 4 of them and I won the first one with me having the last kill also. And then all of the other games that we had yesterday, Kai.
Hmm.
Yeah, all of those I lost them. So I have a pretty good win ratio. We play how many games?
I don't
Like,
know.
yeah, we play quite a lot. I'll say that like 20 or something. So yeah, I have a win ratio of 20-1. So one win every 20. Oh, not every 20 because I still haven't won again. I have a pretty win ratio, pretty good win ratio. So yeah, I need to train. That's true. But I'll train
Yeah,
when I
but
have a
that's the thing. You just
better computer.
if you want to be good, you have to put in the work.
I think I'm good enough.
But it's also at the same time though,
Computer.
it's
Lag.
if you're not having fun, then it's just not worth it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I loved some of this stuff we were doing. Let's go out there just crouching.
I know. We crouch walked the entire time, and we got absolutely decimated. But it was funny,
Yeah.
and that's what that's what's important.
Yeah,
And we did fist only, melee only.
We
And
decimated them, actually.
Damn
We
it.
killed them.
Yeah,
wanted
we
to-
killed
no, I
them.
wanted
We
to-
absolutely destroyed them.
And they were trying to
No.
shoot us, too.
No, I want to be there.
exactly.
I wanted to be there now. I'm just a melee crazy guy. That was so fun. Yeah. Exactly. If you're not having fun, it's not worth it.
Hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, that just applies to a lot of things. If you're not having fun, it's just not worth it.
It's fun to win. It's also fun to play.
Yeah, it's
You're
satisfying
going to
win,
lose,
but
though.
if
That's
you're
the thing. You're going to
Yeah.
lose. In
you
this
just
game,
have to accept
you are
defeat
losing.
sometimes.
You're going to lose. That's the game.
If you can't accept defeat, then you're not going to go anywhere ever.
Well, you'll never get the practice either because you need a practice.
Yeah.
And the way to practice is you're going to be losing.
Life is full of defeat, and you just gotta get used to it.
The way of practice is fighting against Kite in firing range.
Well, that is practice.
Yeah.
We were having some fun there, and
Yeah.
we were. I bet we were all a lot better after doing that.
I don't know about
Exactly.
me, I was lagging all the time. And then I couldn't come back. Ah, shit. But yeah, also yes. Yeah, wait. Think, I told Kai before about this guy raging on Arena. It was so funny.
Oh, the Rage in Arena. Yeah.
It was so funny because the guy was the first
He
one to
was so
stream.
mad because he was crying about it, and then he got all mad when I called him out for crying.
Not
He
knowing
was
that
talking about
the guy
how
said, "Yo, you're so bad." Then he died first, and we won
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
round. And then
Yeah, he
they
was
says,
crying about it.
Look who died
Uh,
first," and he was
He
like,
said we were so bad.
"Yeah, he did
I was
not
having connection issues. The
I was
connection
lagging like
issues were
crazy.
resolved. He died first, and then I carried, killed all three of them. And I said, "Look who died first!" And he got so mad.
I got assistance on there.
Because if you're talking crap, you can't expect them not to return it.
That's true. You can. It's the law will have an exchange. If you treat someone with unrespect, they will treat you same or worse, depending.
Exactly.
But yeah, to be honest, we treat him pretty nicely. You know,
It's
we could have gone,
Yeah.
farther there. But it was so funny because
Yeah.
once we won that round, the guy just turned on the mic and said, "How dare you! I have carried you this whole game. You would have been in your third game if it wasn't for me." It's just so funny. The guy was just crying about it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
He
that
was
one,
crying very bad.
I think that one was the funnier one. The funniest one when he was just
Yeah.
raging
See,
because
if you can learn to get fun out of those situations, then that's one of the best things you can do.
yeah, that's the way to
Honestly,
win.
I was just messing with him with my soundboard.
I was just laughing because he was just raging there, just screaming like crazy. I'm like, yo, chill, man, you started this. Why are you crying now? But I think I really found that round funny where he began to scream because I think me and Tick we were lost. We didn't know where the enemies were. I went alone. And he took all of three of them out. It's so funny
Yeah,
because he was just
I literally could not turn. I had to face one direction the entire time.
yeah.
I
I
couldn't
was so
sprint.
lost.
I couldn't
I
use.
was looking for
I
the
couldn't
enemies.
use my ability.
yeah.
I couldn't do anything.
You were yeah. You also had that problem that you couldn't move your
Yeah.
camera, and I was having lag issues. That's so funny because we were just lagging there. So yeah. That's so funny because the guy
But
was just
there's
screaming
always
like
going
crazy.
to be people who take something way too seriously.
Yeah, that's the way.
And you just gotta make fun out of the situation.
If they cannot shield, then just laugh at them. What else can you do?
Yeah.
But yeah. I was trying to teach Akuma about playing Apex. So I was thinking of a strategy that was giving Akuma long range weapons like snipers and such. And
Yeah.
give Akuma like to play Raid now that I know it has a smaller hitbox. And also because of the void thingy.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, yeah. That was a good strategy how I had planned, but then I had to delete Apex, and now I'm back, like 3 months later or 4. So yeah, I'll try it when Akuma gets her computer back.
My laptop decided to commit suicide.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hey, that happened to me. Was it yesterday?
Yesterday?
Either yesterday or the day before.
Oh wow.
It
that's so
overheated.
close.
It overheated and just turned off.
Oh.
Jeez.
Maybe
Yeah,
maybe that's what happened to mine, but I'm not sure. It was working perfectly fine. It was nice and cold, not overheated. Everything was perfectly normal. And I went to go take out the trash. And when I came back, it wasn't turning on.
Yeah.
Well, I was on it for like 5 hours, 6 hours though, and it got
Makes
pretty
sense.
hot. And yeah, I got kind of scared, not gonna lie, because it would not turn on at all.
Put it
Like
in
the
rice.
keyboard was still on. Like
Oh
it
wow.
wouldn't power. It wouldn't power off, but the screen wouldn't turn on.
Put it in some rice.
That would keep the heat in. I would recommend against that.
Put the rice. When I keep the heat in.
Put it in the
It will
microwave.
arrive eventually.
Put it in
Put
the microwave. Turn it on.
Put it in the microwave
Turn
for
it on
30
to 30
seconds.
minutes. 30
Into the
minutes.
oven.
Not seconds.
Nah, if you're going 30 minutes, just put it in the oven.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
you're
makes it-
right.
Yeah, right.
But the microwave beams are better for the laptop.
It will not rotate.
Yeah, but
You're gentler on it.
you don't use the microwave for long times. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Microwave for
How long does
convenience.
your microwave goes? I think the microwave goes up to like 15
Mine goes
minutes.
up to 3 hours. I've tried it before.
What are you
I'm
doing
just
to
kidding.
microwave for 3 hours? Why are you microwaving for
In
3
the
hours?
microwave. What are you gonna microwave for 3 hours?
A cup of soup.
Pizza rolls.
Pizza
I microwave
rolls.
soup for
Frozen
30
pizza
seconds and
rolls.
it's too hot.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. You freeze them
well,
for like
I'm
half
from
a second.
I'm from Arizona. I'm used to my water already boiling before I take it
Then
out
why
my
did
sink.
you need your microwave to 3 hours?
Because it's not hot enough. It's not as hot as it is outside. It's cold.
Yeah, that's something that happens. Even though you're saying this as a joke, I cannot take cold. And by cold, I mean like 24 Celsius. That kills me, even though that's not even that cold.
I used to love the cold, but I just can't do it anymore.
Yeah, don't let me go wrong. I like the cold, but it makes me sick, literally.
I like
What?
I like the cold more than the hot. 24 Celsius is only 75.
Yeah, I told you.
Jeez. In a day, we can go from
Yeah,
here.
I know that.
I need to do it 60. Yeah, so we can go from 14 Celsius all the way up to 46 Celsius within.
Wait. I think you meant
within
Fahrenheit, not
12
Celsius.
What?
You said Celsius. I don't think you will go in. Wait, you're talking about Arizona. Okay, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, 15 Celsius to 45 Celsius. I go between. We've had temperatures swing that amount within one day.
Yeah, that's all right.
Being from New Mexico, it can go from being 114 1 week to 28 Fahrenheit and raining the next week.
Yeah. Well, I'm
What?
talking about a day. Yeah, you're talking about
28
week.
Fahrenheit.
At night, we can go to 60 degrees at night.
Yeah,
and
that's
be
what happened with deserts.
115 in the day.
They're
But
so cold.
Yeah, but that's just a 60 though.
Yeah. But some nights when like a couple days later, you could go down to 20 degrees in the night, and then the day will be 90 degrees, which is here 90 is
it's not
90 is 32. So 32
I'm not
Celsius.
used to it, but it's not good weather.
I think the highest it can be.
It's not fun weather.
Here is like 38 to 42. I'm pretty sure.
That's like nothing.
Yeah, that's not that hot.
That's nothing in both directions. That's like, we hit that often.
Yeah, you hit larger milestones.
It's the humidity. We don't have the low humidity makes it to where it's hard for temperature to stick. So when the sun is gone, well, there's nothing heating anything. It's going to get cold. When the sun is here, well, the sun is hot. It's going to get hot.
Yeah, humidity.
Yeah. I can't do I can't do humidity. I hate humidity.
Yeah, that's the thing that I hate the most.
Yeah.
I'd rather be.
I could never live in Texas.
Yeah.
I've been to Texas a few times, and I don't want to go back ever.
Oh wow!
Because it was way too humid for me.
Yeah, I much rather the extreme cold or dry. Well, both cold and dry heat are both dry. When it's cold out, it absorbs the humidity too.
Mm-hmm.
So I rather be 115 degrees than 80 degrees at 80%.
Can you translate that?
80 degrees is 26 Celsius at
really
80%. Yeah,
It's very cold for
20
me.
cold, but
I know,
that cold
I know it's not
at
cold, but
80% humidity.
I am in a tropical country,
Mm, well,
and I'm used. We're used to the heat because
well,
usually,
I'm used to the heat too. It was 100 and it was yeah, 40, 45, 46 a couple days ago. That was fine. I loved it because it wasn't humid.
yeah. But I'm talking about
Yeah.
humidity here also kills me, but cold also kills me because by cold I mean says it 24 Celsius, which is not that cold, but it is
Hmm.
cold for me because usually here we're just burning all day. Not even the nights that the night's not even that uh that low. The night goes like 28, 27, 25 at most, I think.
28.
Yeah.
Honestly,
The
weather doesn't
82.
change.
Jeez. Here, it was 94 here. 94 is 94. So it was 34 degrees Celsius during the day today. And let's see what tonight's cold temperature.
Minus
Tucson weather.
15 or 140 with 100% humidity. I would say
Oh,
140.
we're going to 73. So we're going down to 22 tonight. But
Yo.
we were at so 24. Yeah, we go between 24 and 32. So we just flip our numbers.
What's the lowest Fahrenheit you have experienced?
Lowest
Yeah, lowest
negatives
Fahrenheit.
here.
No, 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 not
Here.
negative. I'm talking about Fahrenheit because if you give me a negative Fahrenheit, I'm going to be scared.
It was. You want it in Celsius or
No,
Fahrenheit?
no, give me Fahrenheit. Give me Fahrenheit.
Okay, negative 60 degrees.
Negative 16 Fahrenheit?
That's negative 51 in Celsius.
What?
Yes.
What?
And I
What?
was perfectly I was perfectly able to handle that. I had sweatpants under my jeans and I had a jacket on.
Negative 21 this year. Negative 51 Celsius.
Yes.
You know that 0 Celsius is the fusion temperature where water becomes ice.
Yes. So water could turn into ice. You had to have something over your face at least, or it would give you frostbite on the
Your
nose or something
face
like
would
that.
turn to ice.
Yeah. I didn't need gloves at the time. I was I was working and doing stuff, so my hands were just fine. I wasn't touching the ice, so. And yeah, I was outside for maybe 6 or 7 hours.
Oof.
So it wasn't that bad. It was, yeah, I liked it.
Playing the snow? Oh yeah, snow exists. Has there ever been snow in Arizona?
Isn't that like, yeah. What about Arizona? Sorry.
Snow.
Snow. We snow here sometimes. Last time was 2 years ago. We had enough snow to break a building where I work.
Wow.
No.
Depends on what part. Oh, I see.
Yeah. Depends on what part.
But yeah, Arizona is like the whole
Here,
country.
yeah, almost the whole country. We had 2 feet of snow like 3 years ago. Last year, we had a snowstorm. It was maybe an inch. And I'm not even in the mountains. I'm in Tucson, like one of the hot parts. Phoenix got about the same. They had a snowstorm at both those times that I'm talking about too. We can get snow. It's not often, but it's easy for it to get cold enough for that. We hit 32 to below 32 quite often. It's just the rain, having the water available for it to snow is the rare part, not the temperature.
Yeah.
And then when we get snow, because the humidity is so dry, it takes a while to get rid of that coldness.
I see.
There's a lot of factors that decide climate. and so you can just you can go to so many different places and have so many different types of climates.
Within the same place.
Yeah. For example, New Mexico, there's mountains that just absorb all the moisture,
Yeah.
so you don't get like a whole lot of rain.
Yeah, Darkus got it
Mhm.
perfectly. All that water sublimating, when you sublimate water like that, it keeps the temperature down. It's not it's barely turning into water or slush. We don't get slush here in Arizona. It's ice and then it dries.
The closer I've been to snow is Hile. Pretty cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when they break windows.
Oh, that's another aspect that I forgot about. We have low humidity, and we're not as high as like Colorado, but we're the average height in New Mexico is the same. So he knows, exactly what I'm talking about. We're at a high elevation.
I think Albuquerque has a higher elevation than Colorado does.
Oh, okay. I always think of Colorado as like the mile high. It's always like you think of that, but Albuquerque, isn't that at 6,000 feet?
I'll Google it real quick.
Mm-hmm. A lot of Tucson is at like 2,000 to 3,000 feet, which is half a mile high.
Yeah.
I got a gnat flying around.
A mile is 5,280, right?
Yeah, 5,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know the exact number. I know it. I know it's over 5,500.
No, 5,280. That's a mile.
528. Oh, okay. So 5.2. Okay.
5,280.
I'll just look up in general.
I hate miles.
Actually, let me look up Albuquerque. Let's see, Albuquerque elevation. Uh, 5,312 feet.
Oh, okay. So Albuquerque is mile high.
Denver elevation. Denver is exactly a mile.
Oh, okay then. So you are over. Well, so they're just saying it because they are so close to a mile. They're like, we're the Mile High Club, and we're also high on weed. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, and here.
Oh. Oh, thank you for the pictures.
Yeah, Tucson averages about 2,400 to 2,300 feet. So we're not a mile high, but most other places aren't sitting up that high.
Yeah. See, it's going to be way different. Say you go to Seattle and then you go to Albuquerque. It's going to be completely different.
Yeah, Seattle's like 500 feet, maybe.
175 feet.
Oh, 100? Oh, not even. Huh.
Yeah.
So we're closer to the sun. That's why it gets hot here.
Oh shit! Let's go.
But we're not close enough for it to be a mountain to be cold.
Compared to like New York.
It's in Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
We're also closer to the equator.
Yeah, but that's not 100%.
Yeah, the sun.
Being closer to the equator
means
the
sun is more direct.
Yeah.
So that's why when I think of like New Mexico, it is a high desert, so it gets there's more snow more often there compared to like Tucson, which is a hot desert.
Yeah.
A second, where do they launch the what do they call this thing? The rocket launchers? Rocket launch. The spaceships. They launch them in Ohio, right? The spaceships.
Which spaceships?
Any kind. No,
no, it's Florida mostly, in Texas.
It's in Florida.
Ohio. Who?
Ohio.
Is there one in Ohio? I've never heard anything about some kind of launching happening in Ohio.
I remember I heard something about that they launched all of the rockets from one straight place because that was the place.
They may have,
closer.
But there's the third place, because it's mostly in Florida. Then there's Texas. Then third place is California.
Yeah.
Spaceships get launched launch from Florida or Texas.
Yeah,
And then
so that's
California, there's
Texas.
also some launches
could-
that need to happen there. And then there's some launches that need to happen up closer to the pole. So you'll get it up in, I don't think they go all the way to like Canada, but I'm not sure where they go for those ones.
See, that's,
Oh no, I think they go to Finland for those.
those are rockets, but I can almost guarantee you that New Mexico has a bunch of missile silos.
Well, that's different. This is not
Yeah,
what we're talking about.
Okay.
I know.
Why did
I
you
just had
launch?
to add that.
Why did you launch this spaceship from Florida? Its location in the coast in the east coast is important because the
Yeah.
rockets that
Yes.
get out to the surface of the Earth, they travel to the east. They receive an impulse from the. Okay, yeah. So that it
And then-
receives an impulse from the air rotating.
And then the secondary thing is that during its most dangerous part of launch, which is it going from Earth to like a couple miles up, like 2 or 3 miles, it's going to be over ocean during that time instead of land. So you don't want it. You don't want it going from California and then flying over Arizona and then crash landing in New Mexico. Sorry, Vicky.
Florida, because
You're clean speaking now.
Florida's closer to the equator, and
Yes, that helps
Earth
a lot too.
rotation helps with rocket. Yeah, rocket one.
Yeah, so that's the third consideration. The push of the Earth,
Earth's rotation. You can send heavier spacecraft.
Yeah, Earth's rotation. Then it going over the ocean so it doesn't kill people. And the third consideration is closer to the equator.
Yeah.
If we had a state that was exactly on the equator, we'd be launching it there, but we don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They might wanna go, make a treat or something. Make a deal.
Make a trip.
Wait,
make a deal.
Make a deal with whatever.
Hey there, equator. Panama. You wanna?
No, we're closer to the equator. We're down.
What is close? Is Panama right near the equator or?
No, it's below.
Below. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I need to look at a map again where the equator line intersects there.
I reached to it.
You already beat me to it.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Like Brazil, I think.
Brazil.
What?
Yeah. Like
no.
Like,
that's not the
equator.
Or something's wrong with me.
No.
Here,
the
let me
equator is
see.
the line that's going through the Earth.
Yeah, you're
The
looking
middle.
at. Oh yeah, you're right. It's going through Ecuador, Colombia, Brazil.
The top of Brazil.
Yeah, you're right.
The top chunk of Brazil.
I was thought of Ecuador. Not Ecuador, Panama. Panama, Costa Rica. I thought that was more where it was. Up a little bit more. Like above Venezuela.
Wait, are we up the
But that
equator?
was just me.
We're up the equator. Oh, I thought we were down. So,
Yeah, so Ecuador, which makes sense. Ecuador, equator. Colombia, and Brazil. So just a tiny bit of Peru. I don't know if
let's launch them from Peru.
Yeah, launch it from Peru.
So this was the image I always looked at.
What?
Yeah, I'm sending it on Discord.
Oh, the Tropic of Cancer. You always thought that was the equator.
I may have confused it.
Maybe that's why I was thinking it was above Venezuela too, or I was just thinking the Tropic of Cancer, the equator, and the Tropic of Capricorn were like all smushed together, kind of in a smaller area. But yeah.
Okay, I found a good image that represents how it is the middle.
So an example of like a country on the opposite end of the equator would be like New Mexico and Arizona, but on this you need to be on the right side of a mountain. It'd be like the middle of Argentina and Chile. Isn't there which one of those has a desert? Argentina, I think.
I think
right?
both.
They both have a desert.
Let me search.
But Yeah. There's the Andes right there that like totally on top of there it's going to be cold. They're high desert, so it's dry there.
Yeah, Chile has a
But
desert. Let me search Argentina. Yep, seems also has a desert.
the
Also,
shift from subsonic speed to supersonic speed is the most dangerous part of the launch. Yes, exactly, Darkest.
okay. While we're talking about
You
this,
knew it.
we're going to Apex.
Yeah, we went from Apex to launching missiles and such.
Rockets. Okay, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Nuclear launch detected.
Enemy AC-130 above.
We need more Vespene gas.
So I think we finished with Apex because we move on.
Yeah, we moved on a while ago.
So yeah, those are the 3 topics. And boom, here's the extra one.
Extra one. Extra. Read all about it. Oh, I want to see this.
Yeah,
I want to see this.
Amazing.
Yes. I love this. I want to see it. Yes. When is it coming out?
Let me say. Let me look. But
Yeah.
I'm really excited about the Chainsaw Man opening it.
I haven't been that much into manga. I should be more into manga. Like this was a good example of a manga that I should watch, but read. But I don't have the time that much. And why is there a mosquito in here? You're gonna die, dead. Yeah. Oh, that's why I was itching there. A mosquito bit me.
Oh, I
see.
Okay
Then.
Okay, so yeah,
Power is best waifu.
Yeah,
I don't know the characters or anything. Please don't spoil it, Dargest. But yeah, I want. From what I've seen of the animation crew that is making this in the trailer, it looks so good. I needed new pants.
Oh,
wait a second.
I mean, yeah, sure, makes sense.
It's because I pooed all over the place.
Oh, that makes it worse.
That makes it weird. Yes, yes. I poo with excitement.
Yes.
It's gonna crazy.
So yeah.
As devastation.
I'm pretty excited for the anime because I already read the manga, so I think it's one of the best mangas I have read. I really like it. There's a good cast of characters, and my favorite character, of course, you'll see him later. So, but yeah, it's amazing. I'm really excited to see the outcome of this. And well, as I'm a huge ass weeb. Don't make me binge. Darkest is asking for the ban. It's so sad. But yeah, Chainsaw Man, you'll love it. Yeah, don't read the manga. The manga is amazing, okay, but don't read it because the anime is going to come out 2022 apparently or something like that.
Watch, they don't ever show power. They decided to mess with it like crazy. Which if they mess with but the people who are doing the anime are not going to mess with it.
Yeah,
but if they do, then it's not going to be a good anime. They normally, when they mess with the storyline that much, it's not going to be good.
But I know what darkest mean. No, I think that power will be around the maybe fourth. No, yeah, the second. Yeah, the second chapter or the second to the fourth chapter. Definitely power will appear.
They've easily done this to other manga. You can't say they can't do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we're talking about the animation studio called Mappa. They have done.
Yeah, Mappa does good. I know.
Have you seen Dorodoro also?
Dorodoro? Yes, I love
Amazing.
that. I loved it. I didn't like. Okay, so the 3D kind of jarring animation, I didn't like it that much, but it looked like it was done by a bunch of people who knew what they were doing
Yeah.
and doing it in a way that I don't like. If you get what I mean. So
If you might,
because I've seen bad 3D animation. This wasn't bad. It
was
just I
good.
don't
And
like it that much.
the problem.
So
It was good.
and then an example of one that does it really good is the Land of the Lustrous. Have you seen Land of the Lustrous
No,
before?
I haven't seen Land of the Lustrous.
I watched some of it, but not much.
So they do 3D animation on top of drawn animation on top of, because there's you don't know where it is. There's certain things in, so example is they messed up they messed up on the faces with the 3D animation, so they just drew over it. But you can't tell that they're drawn on, but they also don't look like bad 3D drawn faces. It's weird. There's places all over in that anime that I was thinking that this was 3D. Oh no, that's drawn. Oh, this looks like it's drawn. No, that's 3D. But it blends together so well. And some of the scenes they have continuous shot scenes in there that could never be done with drawn animation. But they used the 3D to help them with the drawing. They basically did the Ufotable or the unlimited
Blade Works. Unlimited souls there.
Yeah, the unlimited what do you call it? Funds work. They had so much money that they dumped into that. And they basically did the same thing. Ufotable, they 3D made the scene. They drew the scene, they did a better 3D rendering on top of that, then they did more drawing, and then they did 3D on top of that again.
That's what you call being a psychopath. Yeah.
So would that be called 3D rotoscoping maybe? Because their first step is to make it in 3D. Then they draw over the 3D, and then they touch it up with more 3D. And then, here's some more spots where you don't like the 3D there. We're going to use hand drawing again.
And then we use the 3D again.
Yeah, well, it depends.
3D, but, with extra steps. Like a good...
It's 3D with extra steps. And they did that with Land of the Lustrous, not to the extreme that Ufotable did. And then Dora, I don't know how to say it. You're talking Dora. Yeah, that they just went. There was drawn sections. There's a lot of places where it was drawn, but it was that weird, janky 3D. I just don't like. Yeah.
Yeah, I really like the 3D of Dora. I have seen bad 3Ds. I have seen try to watch Berserk.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's not bad 3D, but I just don't like it.
I really like it, but I prefer Beastars 3D.
Beastars? That's made by the same people who did Land of the Lustrous.
Oh shit! Let's go.
So, yes, that's why I like they didn't do it to the degree that they did with Land of the Lustrous with Beastars, but they tried to keep with the manga artists' way of doing things, which they closely did it. Not closely. They tried to emulate it. It wasn't as they couldn't. Only good 3D is the Berserk.
Yes, that's a powerful statement there.
Yeah, that Berserk 3D was amazing. I had to change my pants for multiple different reasons. Powerful statement, yes.
I had to go to the hospital so they will reanimate my heart from the 3D. That's why I couldn't keep on watching, because I kept getting heart attacks every time. From the face.
They had to have the paddles next to you the whole video.
The whole first shot. And they say, no, you're not watching more Berserk. I've been reading Berserk manga, so yeah. I say I've been reading, but I haven't been reading from like 6-7 months ago. But yeah. About Chainsaw Man, you saw the 3D, and the 3D looks really amazing. That looks sick. But that's not the thing that makes me so excited for this. The 3D looks good. Okay, looks amazing. It looks like
Look,
the
look
kind
at
of 3D you will use in in. Have you seen Psychopaths?
Psychopaths. Yes, I loved Psychopaths, and it
Yeah, I
had
also
some
love
3D.
Psychopaths.
It had some 3D in it, and it
It
was
had
all
only
right.
3D when they grabbed the guns, and it was yeah, it wasn't
I
that
was
good.
all right with.
So I was
I
gonna
was all right with it.
I mean, I was alright, but it wasn't good. So the thing is, the 3D that they show on Chainsaw Man's opening trailer, it was like, it looked like good, like the kind of 3D of Beastars,
Mm,
but it also looked like kind of bad, like the 3D of Psychopaths. I like a weird fusion, but I like it.
mm.
Okay, that's fair. I like it. And also another thing is, you see how they draw the scenes and everything. If the whole animation is going to look like that, it will not look like an anime. It will look like a piece of art because it
Mm,
was the highlights and everything,
mm.
emotion, the colors. It looks so alive compared to the usual animes.
Well, here's one. The, Made in Abyss. That one has some crazy art in there.
I need to see
Have you
Made in
seen that?
Abyss still. I have to
You
see it.
you haven't, or you?
Yeah,
Oh
I have.
man, you have to watch that. Maybe we should do an anime like night in
Let's
my
go.
in my Discord at some
We're
point. I've been
streaming.
really wanting to.
We
We're
should.
streaming illegal anime. Let's go.
Yes, Made in Abyss is the shit. Yes, and then the movie. Oh god.
Yeah, the live action you're talking about.
No. There is no live action. What are you talking about? Is
Oh
there a
yeah, my
Made in?
bad, my bad.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, they trying to make one apparently.
Hmm. Oh man,
Yep,
but yeah,
it's going to be bad.
it all goes downhill, and that's all. Yeah, and the severe bodily damages and
I,
severe bodily
I
damages.
know
Yes.
the synopsis about Made in Abyss, but
Mm,
there's an abyss, and when the farther you go down, the more mutations you experience.
yeah. But
Yeah,
yeah, and then there's another one that I've been liking lately. I need to get back into watching it again too. Here, I have it right here. No, that's not it. Actually, that's kind of cool.
no, it's not. It's not like the darkest. Okay, then I will have to watch it. If it's not like that, I'll watch it right, not right now, but
I'll watch it right this second. What is this? That's not it. It's this one.
What?
It's called Vivi Fluorite's Eye Song. Oh
Wow.
man, this one's a really
Oh,
good
I've
one.
heard of that.
You've heard of it? Yeah, this one's.
Yeah, I haven't watched it, but definitely.
I love one of the. I like looking for stupid anime explanations. So it's as if
I see.
man,
Interesting darkest.
what
Oh no,
what is
I'm talking to darkest. Don't worry.
first
Second layer is Spain.
yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah, the stupid anime explanation is of VV, the fluorite eye, is it Ghost in the Shell and 12 monkeys had a baby and they named the baby Hatsune Miku.
What?
So it involves time travel kind of, in that there's this you get all this in the first episode, so it's I'm kind of doing a spoiler for the first episode, so not spoiler for the whole anime.
Let's go. Okay, no. I'll watch it.
So
Don't worry.
so it's about
No spoilers.
Huh?
No spoilers. I'll watch it.
No spoilers? You don't even. Okay, then I won't. You'll go in blind.
Yeah, I'll go blind.
You'll
I'll
go
even
blind.
take my eyes out to go fully blind there.
Gouge them. Yeah.
So,
Maybe that could be something that we can do whenever we do one of these Twitch. One of these podcasts is before or after we should watch an episode of an anime, maybe like the first episode,
and we bring
and then
the
comment on
information
it.
in the next one.
Huh?
We watch. Let's say we read. No, let's say we watch that anime you said or whatever other anime there is.
The
We watch the first
VV?
episode and we we bring the information in the next podcast. Oh yeah, I really like it or something like that.
Okay. I will give you a link as long as you have a
Just give me the
ad
name.
blocker.
I'll find the
Do you,
name. I have on
I
my
have a
application of illegal stuff. So yeah, I'll find it. Just give me the name.
um do you have an ad blocker on?
No, just give me the name.
No.
I have an app that yeah, give me the animes, and it's
So
in
I have
Spanish,
a
so it's all right for me. So I just need the name. That's all I need to play this.
Oh, okay. Copy.
So yeah, I'll have to go quickly in not much time. So before I go,
There we go.
uh,
It's VV Fluoride Eyes Song.
I'll copy this.
And then I'm going to rewatch the first episode and then finish it because I need to watch the last. Oh, wait a minute. It's a two-parter. It's a 26er. 26 episode anime.
Yo,
Ah, nice. I didn't know that. I thought it was going to just be one of those shorter ones.
well, that's good. I finished a 26 anime in like 2 days, which was
Um,
Evangelion, by the way.
it's not all out yet. Oh no, it's a 13 episode anime.
Oh,
Never mind. It's
I
one
see.
extra episode. I thought I saw 20 something and when I
That would
was
have been
getting all
nice.
excited. No, it's 13. It came out quite recently, so they can have
Oh,
a second
okay,
season.
I see.
But I haven't seen the end. I'm on episode. Wait a minute. I thought I was on episode 5. Well then,
When I'll finish
I'm on
it,
episode 4.
I'll tell you if the manga is good.
Oh, you're gonna read the manga?
Yeah, also once I finish, every time I finish an anime and the anime doesn't have a continuation, I just go
Oh,
read the manga. I did that with Kaguya-sama, and I
you
did
might.
that with
From what
Sisters.
actually, I remember this maybe being an original anime,
Damn it.
and a lot of the really good anime out there are original anime.
Oh, fuck. Okay,
Yeah.
like novel. Oh yeah, I
Noble?
finished like novel. I said I'll go to like novel, just like I did with Konosuba, because Konosuba
Oh
manga.
yeah, because they'll end up making a light novel. But yeah, Konosuba. Yes, I want to see
Amazing.
more of that. Are they
Yeah.
gonna make more of it?
They're going to make an anime. They announced it, but they don't know if it's an animation or we know it's an anime, but we don't know if it's the third season or if it's going to be a movie or an
They
OVA.
already came.
Yeah,
They already had a movie just recently.
Yeah,
They
I
need to
know.
come out with more anime.
Yeah, we're waiting for that. But I already finished the whole Konosuba, the whole like
Mm.
novel also. Claymore, I'm
Y'all should
playing.
read Claymore.
I'm
I
playing
want
on
to.
that.
I've been forever in the back, having Claymore as a what do you call it?
Watch list.
An anime that I wanted to watch, but yeah.
Okay, then this is my last time, my last 2 minutes. So yeah,
Oh,
want to say something about Chainsaw Man, Dick?
how to like
Dick?
thicky.
Oh,
You have a couple
okay.
seconds.
Yeah, you have a couple seconds.
We're going.
We're going out.
No.
No.
No. Well, you gotta watch it. It's going to be amazing. And as me and Kite, I already watched it, and Kite is also excited for it, so it will be amazing. The guys in Chainsaw Man are great. Everything in Chainsaw Man is great.
Even the chainsaw on his face.
Yeah, that's one of the greatest things. Aki. That's all I'm gonna give you. That's the best character. Well, we're gonna make the raid right now, and I'll see you next time.
Bye.
I'm lagging. Yeah, there we go.